playoffs last season in the conference semis.
Would you suspect a little bad blood or bad feelings from the opposing side? They better be ready to scrap.
In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the fourth youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
Here's Simmons, following the basket by Trae Young. There's Beal with the three. Collins grabs the miss. And the Hawks with possession. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Here's Capella. Good on the shot.
Boy, he's a powerful presence with great length. Capella can make things happen inside for sure.
Outside Durant. And they call an illegal screen here.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
To the paint. Tips it.
And early on, they looked great. They made all four of their shots to start this game.
Simmons looking around. Beal from long range. Rebound, Atlanta.
Using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
Inside. Collins. And no good that time. Simmons with the defensive effort.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
And Durant is right there.
Never say never with KD. He's fighting hard to protect their possession with a little help from that wingspan that goes on forever.
Now, here's Collins. This one for three. Collins with another miss. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia, trailing by 4. Outside, KD. Wing shot on the way. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
You know, he's a good guy to have running that particular set. I mean, Durant is not a guy who makes a lot of mistakes in the pick and roll.
Now, here is Young. Here he goes. Kicks it out to Collins. Bogdanovich wide open. Good on the triple.
A big man who does a little bit of everything. Collins' team-first attitude shining through with that terrific pass.
Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here is Young. Here's Collins. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
6 to shoot. Here's Young.
Nice defense that time by Drummond, and a movable object with great length.
The 76ers trailed by 3. KD on the wing. Shoots over Capella. Back to Simmons. It's Durant on the wing. Second chance shot. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4. Young with the ball. Outside Bogdanovich. In the corner, it's Hunter. And it's sent back by Drummond.
A really good shot blocker. I like how Drummond times it up when he goes after those rejections. Well done.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Harris outside. Back to Simmons. 5 on the clock. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Durant. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. That's now 8 points for KD.
You know, Simmons is a platinum level passer, and he has a really good understanding of when his teammates are open.
Pass to Capella. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Here's Simmons. Harris outside. Now here's Beal. He's covered by Bogdanovich. From deep. That shot is off. And Atlanta will come the other way. And here's Young from the arc. Shot clock reset for the Hawks. The shot, no good.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Outside, Beal. Here's Harris. Collins grabs the miss.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
Right there on display for you was Clint Capella's continuing growth offensively. Eyes up, ready to make the next pass before he got the ball.
Here's Harris. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Outside Collins. Young outside. Over Simmons. Young, no good. 76ers trailing. Simmons with it. Guarded by Hunter. To the middle. And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
And it's clear how confident Beal is. The closer he gets, the more his eyes light up trying to score.
Now, here is Young. The 17-footer. They get it back. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, I tell you what, Clint Capella does a really good job of playing with such energy and effort, particularly on the glass, and because of that, he can hurt you on the boards.
Here's Harris. And Simmons slams it in.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And stolen by Drummond. Now Simmons. Outside, Beal. Outside, Simmons. Shot clock at 6. Back to Drummond. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. And the 76ers lead by 2.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
some changes. The 76ers lead it. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they've put the defense on the defensive.
Outside, Beal. Outside, Simmons. Pass to Kanter. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Here's Williams. Molinari trying to get open. Williams can't get it to go. 1:44 left here in the first quarter. And the foul called on Jarrett Allen.
That's his first personal foul.
That's his first foul. A minute 42 left to play here in the first. Harris outside. 5 to shoot. Down low. Here's KD. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. The Hawks trail by 4. Clark as good a scorer as ever. Durant just needs to stay healthy, right? Just to break all kinds of records.
I agree with that, Kevin. He is as lethal a scorer as we've seen. I mean, when you just talk about putting the ball in the basket, he's in the top 10 all time for my money.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Earning the trip to the stripe that time. Allen constantly on the move, which makes him hard to guard.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Philadelphia.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
Here's Durant. Atlanta with the rebound. Here's Gallinari. Into the lane. And Gallinari throws it down.
That is room service delivery from right there. What a sweet dime to create a high percentage shot.
Pass to Beal. Outside, Simmons. Here's Kanter. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. And the 76ers lead by 2. And here is Williams. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Over Simmons. He's off from 17 feet. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Philadelphia. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. Don't go anywhere. We'll be... And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the 76ers, what are your thoughts?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Atlanta Hawks are back. Last season, they won the Southeast Division for the first time in 6 seasons. With quality players in every position, things are starting to gel. Trae Young said, "This feels good. We just have a lot of belief in each other." Guys, they are poised to be good for a long time.
Well, they've clearly made the turn, David. Thanks. One word you can use to describe Jarrett Allen, Greg, is efficient. He doesn't waste his chances at the offensive end. I mean, like ever.
He's very smart with his shot selection, but don't let that take away from his defense. Allen takes a lot of pride in protecting the rim.
Boy, a stalwart defender who knows his strengths on offense. I mean, Allen is a fantastic two-way threat, and he wants to get better. This is a guy whose future is bright.
To the inside. Kanter. And Kanter throws it down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Gallinari up top. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Gallinari's got his second basket.
Off the catch, nice balance, nice rhythm. Gallinari with a good-looking shot.
Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Knocked away. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Clock at 2. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Slick in the pick and roll. Simmons, when a passing lane is open, he jumps all over.
Inside. Here's Allen. A shake. And slam dunk by Allen.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Curry can't get it to go. The Hawks trail. Here's Williams. Can't tie it up as that one misses. And so Simmons will bring it up for Philadelphia. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Outside, Green. Sinks the triple.
Danny Green.
Green's got the lead up to 5 now for the 76ers.
Green is a world-class sniper, laser, an excellent shooter. Great at getting his puppy set on these shots from deep.
Rebounds, Atlanta takes possession. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Now here's Williams. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Gallinari outside. Williams gets the bucket.
Sliding his way inside. Williams taking advantage of that late reaction by the defense.
Outside, Simmons. Pass to Curry. Now here's Simmons. 6 on the shot clock. And Green gets it to go. Green's got the lead back up to 5 now for the 76ers. Williams with the ball. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And what a career it's been for Lou Williams. You forget just how long, Greg, he's produced at this level.
And how about came into the league at 19. A decade and a half later, he's still an incredible scorer. Longevity like that isn't easy to come by.
And big men's roles have adjusted Clark in today's game. You take a young Clark Kelly. and put him in this style of play, what adjustments would he make?
Well, that's a great question, Kevin. I would love to play this up and down wide open style of basketball. I'm just not sure if I'd be athletic enough to make it happen, but it is more of a face-up rather than post-up game. And maybe I could be part of a small ball lineup, creating havoc with big guys trying to guard me on the perimeter.
Pass to Williams. Now Reddish. Allen trying to break free. Great D that time from Green. The 76ers leading by 3. Here's Curry. Pass to Maxey. And here is Green. And he drives in. It's stolen by Reddish. And they're running. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Enes Kanter.
Team third.
And, you know, when Allen gets this positioning, the defense is in trouble, which in turn forces them to commit the foul.
2 shots.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
Seth Curry.
Curry's shot is good.
You know, some players just have a shooter's mentality, and Curry's in that category. Seth has not met a shot he doesn't like, and most of them he takes he can make.
Williams looking around. Gallinari outside. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Back to Allen. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And the Hawks making a change here.
Trae Young.
The 76ers leading by 5. Here's Maxey. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And there's the drive. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And it's Drummond missing.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Over in the corner, Reddish. Pass to Wright. Young outside.
Out of bounds.
And the Hawks can't hang on to the ball. And the Hawks making a change here.
For your Hawks, John Collins.
Now the 76ers with it. And here's Maxey. Right side Curry. It's stolen by Reddish. Here's Young. Finished off the break. 6 points for Trae Young.
Right there, you love what Young gives you. A great facilitator in transition, and he's also a terrific finisher.
Down low. Here's Drummond. And the wide open shot from Green.
Danny Green.
Nailed from three-point land.
You know, as you add experience, you start to see the floor better. That was a sweet find by Drummond.
Young inside. And he banks in the layup. Young's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
To the middle. Here's Drummond. Outside Curry. To the paint. Stolen by Collins. Driving inside. Shoots. And Atlanta again with the bucket.
And they're shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap.
Pass to Maxey. Down low. Here's Drummond. No good that time. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. It's game one of a 3-game road trip. And finished off by Collins.
And you expect this from Young. He scans the floor and finds an open man for the shot.
At the elbow, it's Drummond. Pass to Maxey. Goes back up. Here's Claxton. And here's Green outside. Outside Curry. Over to the left wing. It's stolen by Reddish. Pass to Young. And here's Reddish. It's Young on the wing. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
And that's his first personal foul.
You know, you can't be overzealous inside when you guard Young. You got to be better at contesting without fouling.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Outside, Simmons. They need this one. That shot off the mark. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Comes to Collins. Back to Young. Capella trying to free himself up. Young's shot is good. Young's got 8 points here in this quarter.
It really turned it around here in the second quarter after shooting less than 40% from the field in the first.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
The 76ers trail by 4.
2 minutes.
Pass to Beal. Back to Simmons. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Now Kevin Durant. He's guarded by Collins. There's the triple. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. There's 1:38 left to play in the first half. It's Young on the wing. Over Claxton. Capella. And it's put back up and in by Capella. Capella's got the lead up to 6 now for Atlanta.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
The shot by Beal, no good.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Lock at 6. Here's Young. Driving the lane. Beal deciding where to go with it. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Beal's got his second bucket of the night.
Staggering accuracy from Beal. Goes up from deep range and makes a tough shot look easy.
Pass to Collins. The kick out to Young. Another miss by Young. The 76ers trail by 3.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
And there's the call on John Collins.
And that's his first personal foul.
That's his first foul. There's 10 seconds left in the first half of the game. Left side, Beal. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Atlanta Hawks. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Right back after this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And it's Simmons penetrating. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Trae Young.
Ben Simmons.
And that strange tension in the air. That's Ben Simmons and the 76ers. What looked like a surefire separation never materialized. And Simmons now still with the team. I can tell you he has a lot to prove this year.
Here's Collins. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Now Curry. Pass to Simmons. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Team second.
Here's Simmons. It's a one-point game. Inside. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Just way too much length at the rim to contest. Durant is in a league of his own offensively.
Young looking it over. Over Simmons. Here's Collins. And finish off by Collins.
Becoming a true force on the offensive glass. Love how hard Collins goes after those second chance opportunities.
Curry on the wing. Pass to Durant. Over Collins. And Capella sends it back.
This is the real strength of Capella's game now. Outstanding at using his length and athleticism to block shots.
Deflects the pass. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. Here's Young. Goes up again. And Capella with the layup. Capella's got 8 points.
It's never easy trying to keep him off the glass. He's an absolute beast down there.
Now here's Simmons. He's got 6. Here's Durant. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Harris. And stolen by Hunter. Collins with it. To the inside. Capella bounce pass. Young outside. Hits the three-point bomb. Now it's a 6-point Atlanta lead.
A high-usage player for a reason. Young takes and makes loads of threes.
And the 76ers call time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, you run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
To the middle. Here's Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
Not settling for the layup. Sometimes you got to go strong, and Harris gets the chance to stuff it there. He didn't let it slip by him.
Young left side. And he uses the glass on the layup. Young's got the lead up to 6 now for the Hawks.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And Simmons slams it in.
Boy, energetic drive that time by Simmons. Pushes right through the defense and gets it to go.
Pass to Collins. Hunter with it. No points in the game hit for him. The putback. The rebound by Johnson. Simmons with it. And Young picks him up defensively. Outside, Simmons. 6 to shoot. Down low. And stolen by Hunter. And there's the call on Curry. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Young outside. Back to Bogdanovich. In the corner, Collins with it. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And that's his first.
That one's on Johnson.
Team second.
And one of the bigger names in free agency, John Collins, ends up re-signing with Atlanta. Didn't see too much of a bigger market for him during the process. And he fits in so well with the future of this team. It's exciting to think about how much more John Collins might grow as a player. His shooting is obviously strong, but he's always working towards reaching that next level as a player.
Here's Young. Sinks that one from the post. 19 points for Trae Young. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Hawks.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnover.
Wow, the decisiveness is good to see. Kanter sensing when to slash and executing the pick and roll flawlessly.
Greg, when you think about areas where John Collins is sharpening his game, the defensive end of the floor jumps to mind.
Yeah, and Kevin, that defense is something he's working on, and he's already made big strides. I know he's ready to put in the work to reach his ultimate potential.
Curry with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Harris, no good.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamorous stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Timeout called the 76ers. Well, the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the second player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you know, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
And some changes here for the 76ers. And Beal puts up a deep three from beyond the arc and then some. Beal's got his third basket of the night.
And with a smooth, fluid release, Beal's jumper does wonders for his team's offensive positioning.
Stolen by Durant. Goes up. And then Durant with the dunk.
You know, he shows off the awareness and agility, not only at the start of the play there, but Durant showing you he can finish the play, too.
Here's Reddish with the drive. And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant. To the paint. Beal with the steal. 4-on-3 break. Here's Max. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Another three for Philadelphia.
Yeah, with platinum level all-around skills, Durant can pretty much score at will.
Atlanta calls timeout. When talking about Bradley Beal, Greg, we're not just talking about one of the league's elite shooters. We're talking about one of the league's elite scorers.
And if if you don't hear Beal mentioned in the same breath as some other NBA superstars, you should. He's capable of putting up a 50-piece on any given night. This is no specialist. This is an absolute superstar.
Young outside. Shot clock at 6. A three. Drains the three-pointer. Young's got 10 points in just the second half.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
Simmons. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And one of the more versatile players in this league. Simmons gives you assists, rebounds, steals, and he continues to develop as a scorer.
And, of course, Greg, Simmons gets the majority of his points from the foul line down.
And a one-man wrecking crew in transition. Excellent at driving the ball in the half court. And once he gets downhill, he is tough to stop.
And Simmons has got the ball here for Philadelphia. Pass to Durant. From past the arc. Another miss by Philadelphia. The Hawks leading by 3. Here's Herter. Here's Gallinari. Young with no one around. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
Now here's Durant. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Durant's got 17 now.
Well, his game offensively is fully developed. Durant has no holes in his offensive game. Comfortable from any place on the floor.
Pass to Herter. From outside, off the mark. The 76ers trail by 4. Outside, KD. To the inside. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Would have been impossible for KD to miss his teammate there. He was wide open.
Young outside. It's Gallinari on top of the key. Back to Young. And it's sent back by Drummond. And here is Durant. 17 points in the game. Outside, Green. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. And that's a foul called on Gallinari. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Team 4. 76ers substitution.
On defense, Atlanta. The lead is 2. For the tie. And it's all evened up.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working to get inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Inside. Here's Allen. Hefty move. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. He's got 9.
Boy, good touch inside. I mean, Allen does have a nice-looking shot, but he's really at home near the hoop.
Curry, wide open, and no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
The 76ers trail. Mr. Curry. Canner in the corner. Here's Maxey. Defended by Young. Clock at 4. Outside, Green. For the lead. Rebound, Atlanta.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Hunter with it. Back to Young. Now Hunter. He's still scoreless so far in this one. The kick out to Young. Over cancel. Young's shot is off. They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Pass to Curry. On the wing, Green. Here's Cantor. To the left side wing. Takes it inside. Hunter grabs the miss.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
The Miami fans, the ATL Hawks fans are texting.
To end the cold streak, Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Atlanta Hawks. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And it's Williams with the ball for Atlanta. A 2-point game. Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Williams. Just 5 to shoot. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. And then Durant with the dunk.
Boy, a dynamic wing with freakish length. Durant is the ideal alley-oop target.
Pass to Gallinari. Outside Bogdanovich. Outside Williams. And the shot goes down.
Boy, for a pint-sized guy, Williams can absorb a lot of contact. Torches his man there.
Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Pass to Canner. Now, here's Maxey. Back to Canner. It's rebounded by Lou Williams.
They came close there to tying it up.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the 4th, that would have been a big bucket for him. You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
The drive by Beal. And finished off by Beal.
I love when Beal slashes to the rim like this, using that athleticism and speed so well.
Outside Williams. Here's Allen. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And that's his 4th personal.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saves a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And Allen drops them both.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Here's KD. And he overshot that one, missing. Gallinari outside. Back to Williams. Over Harris. They get it back. Allen. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Allen's got 4 points now in the quarter. Outside Beal. Over Allen. Misses off the left iron. The Hawks working the ball around. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. To Williams. All sorts of time. The second effort. And Allen with the nice bucket inside. And the Hawks lead by 6.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backcourt.
And that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass. How about the superb anticipation from Drummond, sensing the opportunity to go for the alley-oop and then converting in style.
It's Williams, high post. A 3 from Bogdanovich. That shot, no good. And it's Philadelphia the other way. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Drummond up top. Got a piece of it. Back to Beal. Goes back up. With 1 on the clock. And it's Drummond with the jam.
You know, I would venture to say if you didn't run one play for Drummond all night, he still could score in double digits. He is an incredible offensive rebounder.
Outside Williams. All alone. And then Simmons slams it in. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 11 assists.
Simmons doing a nice job there mucking up passing lanes and making life difficult for the opposition. And that's a mindset, but also activity and energy display.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
I find it really interesting to talk to KD about his origins. He says every memory he had growing up involved basketball. Skip prom and stuff like that. He was just focused on the game.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to hear Nate McMillan talk to his team during the break. He said, hey, guys, we haven't played well at all tonight, but we're still in this thing. Let's just get a couple of baskets. We can take control. Now let's see if they listen to it.
And Durant grew up in a tough environment. We all know that. Basketball, Greg, was the only way out.
As it has been for so many NBA players, you feel bad for guys with great talent who get derailed along the way. It takes so much hard work and discipline and luck just to have a chance at making it.
Out of bounds. Hawks ball.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. Young outside. Back to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Oh, nice to see a power forward like Collins throw it down. We know he can hit a 3, but go with the easy hoop.
KD on the wing. Nice shot from the wing. KD's got it all tied up now for the 76ers.
Well, that jumper's so effortless coming out of Durant's hands. I mean, it's cash money more times than not.
Here's Young. And no good. Trying to use the glass. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. Pass to KD. Out of bounds. It will go to the Hawks. Here's Young. Some solid defense there from KD. And there's the call on John Collins. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
KD with it. Outside, Green. It's Beal on the wing to take the lead. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Hawks passing it around. To the wing on the left. Down to 5 on the shot clock. On its way from Young for 2. And it's Capella missing. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operation.
And so they foul intentionally.
And that's his third. Team second. 76ers substitution. Tobias Harris.
Atlanta on D. Pass to Simmons. 6 to shoot. Here's KD. Makes it off the glass.
Kevin Durant.
KD's got 15 points in just the second half.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Pass to Simmons. Here's Harris. Outside, KD. It doesn't go for him. So Atlanta will take it the other way.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Young is double. Pass to Collins. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Young. Driving in. And it's sent back by Drummond.
It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the 76ers lead by 5. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the 76ers.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
Yeah, but they've been offensive defensively tonight because they've really forced the issue on D and come up with quite a few steals and deflections.
And the 76ers call time here. Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 13-4 run. KD looking around. Pass to Canner. Back to Harris. Outside, KD. Drives to the hoop. And then Durant with the dunk.
And we've seen Durant now hit big shots before. He's no stranger to the moment. Actually, this guy relishes the moment.
And there's the call on Curry. That's foul number 2 for him.
Team third.
High post Young. Pass to Reddish. Now Young. It is up. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Young's got 15 points here in the second half.
Game tightening up, no problem. Put the ball in Young's hand and let the young fella go to work.
Here's Beal going inside, and Capella sends it back. The kick out to Young. Again, the Hawks score.
Every game you expect Young to have some scoring bursts, but tonight he has been on auto drive.
And Philadelphia calls time here. They lead by 1. A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter.
Danny Green. Vincent.
A minute 20 left here in the fourth quarter. It's stolen by Capella. It's Young on the wing to take the lead. Pass to Capella. Young outside. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And here is Durant. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. There's 48 seconds left to play here in the fourth. 6 on the shot clock. Durant trying to break through. Yes!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
To the paint. Here's Capella. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. Atlanta calls timeout. They're trailing by 1. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
The Hawks call a timeout.
And the 76ers making a change here. He knocks down the clutch free throw.
How fantastic was that? One mistake and the game's over, but he gets it done.
There's 25 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Outside, Beal. Pass to Curry. Let's go. No good. Money.
And usually amongst the leaders in their offensive rebound rate, Cantor gives your team found points off misses.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're behind by 2. 7 seconds left in the game. What's your take, guys?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
Here's Bogdanovich. Pass to Young. Can they tie? Oh, he had a chance there to send it to overtime, but they come up empty-handed. So it's Philadelphia taking the W in a close one here. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and